The U.S. lacks a treatment that's been thoroughly tested and vetted, so without other options, doctors were forced to treat American victims of the virus with experimental drugs. And the problem there is resupply. In fact, MAP Biopharmaceutical, who makes a treatment called Z-MAP, says production is lengthy and requires the growth of tobacco plants under careful control of light temperature and humidity. In fact, one of the government's top researchers said it could take up to 2 months to develop a fresh stock. So now the question is, why doesn't the U.S. have a readily available stockpile of approved drugs to fight Ebola? Well, part of the answer could rest on sequestration. 2 government agencies tasked with biodefense faced cuts in 2013. The CDC unit that fights infectious diseases lost $13 million in funding, and the National Institutes of Health's budget was reduced by 5%. One of NIH's top doctors, Anthony Fauci, said the cuts have hurt current efforts to fight the disease.
Both in an acute and in a chronic, insidious way, eroded our ability to respond in the way that I and my colleagues would like to see us be able to respond to these emerging threats.
The Department of Defense also funds research. In fact, Sarepta Therapeutics had a $291 million contract with the Department of Defense to develop an Ebola treatment. Sarepta's CEO told me the contract was canceled, and he cited budget cuts as the reason. But the administration and the government may be trying to make up for lost time. Last month, it approved an additional $58 million for drug development and production alone.